I'd rather be alone than date someone that I don't genuinely really like, or date someone that doesn't genuinely really like me and respect me and value me. Yes, I'd rather be alone until I meet the right person.
Shout out to my unmarried people on Christmas right now, because we're low-key winning, because it seems like having a mother-in-law would be just the worst. And I can't be bothered with that. We can stay nice and young and keep that cortisol low. Like, I'm literally chill.
Yo, what's up guys? Today we've got a video from Cosmic Verse called Single Unmarried Women Are Demanding Love from Men. Honestly, they had their chances, but they wasted every one of them. This video was suggested by Locke the Bounty Hunter, so make sure you subscribe to both of their channels. Now, let's get straight into it.
Okay, y'all, I'm actually worried. I just turned 27 a couple weeks ago. And in my head, I'm like, damn, 27? Celebrating my single life? And then I sat down, and I'm like, I'm 27, getting closer to 30, and I'm not even close to having a boyfriend. Like, I don't even have a situationship, nor am I talking to anyone. And I always thought that by 27, I would be married with kids. Nah, man. It's okay, though. It's really not. But, just living life one step at a time.
They only realized that celebrating being single was a mistake once it's already too late. In the end, it did nothing for them, except make their lives a whole lot worse.
I was thinking about something the other day, how the majority of my girlfriends are single. We're like in our 20s, late 20s, 30s. I have some girlfriends that are younger, some that are older, but the majority, single. I have a few that are in happy, healthy relationships. Majority is single. I was thinking, why? All of these girls are 10s, like seriously. Gorgeous, smart, funny, great, amazing, including myself. Why aren't we in relationships? Years ago, decades ago, we would have been like married already on child number 2 right now. So many women are choosing to be single because the men are not up to their standards, and so they're not gonna settle. And I think that's kind of great, but also kind of scary.
They wasted their younger years chasing the wrong guys. And now, instead of learning from it, they think the solution is to raise their standards even higher. But it doesn't work like that. Men aren't going to meet those standards, because they're just ridiculous.
You know what makes absolutely no sense to me? Is how all of my best friends that are insanely hot, they're on Bumble, Hinge, Tinder, all the normal dating apps. And I hear story after story after story of these men fumbling them 24/7. First of all, why and how? Second of all, why is there no connection being made on these apps? Like, I'm genuinely getting frustrated for them. Like, we're in 2025. Why can't dating apps adjust to the humans that are using them? It will never make any sense to me. It truly doesn't.
This woman is honestly just clueless. Her friends aren't getting fumbled. They're getting dumped by men who don't want them. And let's be real, the dating apps turned them into this. Changing now won't fix anything.
Do you not agree with me? Like, lots of men are more princessy than ever. Like, they expect the girls to do all the stuff and, like, bend over backwards, for them and do all these, like, cute, small, intricate little things. But then they won't do it for, like, Valentine's Day or the birthday, or they might do it for one, but not the other.
Men expect some effort back in a relationship. But a lot of the time, women don't give any. They expect men to do everything, and then they freak out when men finally say, no thanks.
Where are you guys meeting these cute men? Because we go out to the bars every weekend, and we only see cute guys in the run clubs, at bagel shops, like at the grocery store. I'm not gonna talk to you at the grocery store. The bar is the best place. Literally. And they don't go out.
No, because they have an issue with it, and I don't know
why. Because they say, they're not worthy. The girls there are low value. Well, you're never gonna find anyone then. Can y'all please?
They literally answered their own question. Good men are everywhere. The problem is, those men aren't wasting their nights getting drunk in bars.
Because, like, I know you guys aren't gonna approach us at the grocery store or at the frickin' run club. So, like, no, because you're sober. Why would I talk to you if I? It's also like 6 a.m. God, like, be so fucking cool.
So you know where the good men are to be found, yet you don't want to go to the places where you can find them. So clearly you don't really want a good guy out.
They're actually trying to shame men for not drinking, like being sober and staying healthy is some kind of red flag. If they're that desperate for free drinks, they should just admit it.
What if men aren't dating women now because all they can afford is a man?
And what if Those very same men that someone is trying not so subtly to disparage actually just don't want to date the types of women that apparently can't take care of themselves or support themselves and only want a man in their lives because they need a meal ticket, but yet at the same time will try to tell everyone how independent they are.
These women think the best way to get a man's attention is by being rude and throwing insults. But let's be real, that strategy isn't working out the way they think it is.
To you with another situationship that is just freshly ended, and I'm sad. I was just thinking this morning about how there's so much talk about people owning being single and what's wrong with being single, and there really isn't. And I've been single for a while and I've enjoyed it. It's been a great time. I've just been able to focus on myself. But yeah.
If being single was really so much fun, she wouldn't be crying about her last situationship ending. It's clear she's alone, miserable, and just trying to cope in the worst way possible.
When I think about my life and what's the most important thing to me, it's a family. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think that means that I don't love myself and that I don't like time on my own. I just want to love and be loved. And I just want to build something with somebody that sees me. And I think about not having that, and it really makes me sad. And I just don't understand why it has to be so hard.
She could have had a man and a family that truly loved her, but instead she wasted her youth chasing fun. Now she's paying the price, because she traded a lifetime of happiness for just a few short years of partying, and that's on her.
Do women need men?
No.
What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, why'd you say no?
Well, because I make my own money. I could buy my own shit. I don't need a man for anything.
Okay.
I mean, I guess sex, but...
Okay, and what about you?
I do all those things too, but it would be nice to come home to...
Her only excuse for not needing a man is that she has a job. But that's just one basic part of being an adult. She's not even doing the bare minimum beyond that.
I have a controversial opinion when it comes to dating. So guys are usually the ones that need to make us the prize, put us on a pedestal, put in the effort, plan dates, initiate conversation, do all of that stuff. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't do that, but as a woman, I feel like I should be putting in effort too. I feel like I should also plan a date here and there. Hey, what are you doing Friday? Let's go do X, Y, and Z.
It's crazy that she thinks it's controversial to say women should actually put effort into their relationships. Really? Saying don't be lazy or entitled is a hot take now.
I can initiate conversation, say, hey, good morning, how are you today? The way I look at it is I am looking for my prize as well. We're kind of both prizes for each other. So we should both be putting in effort and both be putting in work to hopefully get our prizes. I don't know. I'm also pathetically single, so what do I know?
Even when she tries to sound reasonable, it still comes off like men have to put in all the effort, while she barely contributes once in a while. And the wild part is, she actually thinks that sounds fair.
This one's gonna get me in trouble, but bear with me, this is coming from a good place. But this is my hot take. I have heard, especially recently, time and time again, many a time,
What you hear?
women talk about how much they miss an alpha masculine man. And I want a man to come and do this for me and provide and take care of me, and I'm tired and I fell for the feminism and the working and I'm exhausted and I want to have kids, and that whole tune that we've been hearing. I've heard it a lot, and I sympathize and I understand a lot and I empathize. But I seldom hear them say, and this is what I will give. Never.
That's because women like this don't really have much to offer. They say they fell for the feminism lie, but they still hold on to the idea that men should provide everything while they give nothing back.
But I hear it a lot of what they want to receive, and I get it. But what are you gonna give? You know? And
That's out the
when I
muscle.
ask them, it's always like, oh, I'll make him a home. Baby girl, do you even know what that entails? Do you know the dedication, the work, the commitment, the sacrifice, the selflessness that it takes to give a man a home, to give yourself a home? It's a lot of hard work.
Modern women usually hate working, unless it benefits only them. And that's exactly why so many relationships today are doomed to fail. Most of the time, they don't actually want to put in the effort. They just wanted to look like they're working.
Are people okay? Like, when did being single become like a disease? I'm so confused. Quick little rant. Yesterday, I went to one of my friends' little outings, and all of the girls there's about like 8 of them that are married, and one of them had a kid or whatever. The entire time, I'm not shitting you, the only thing that was discussed between the women were like their husbands, their married life, their in-laws. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I'm single, obviously, just to put that out there. And there's nothing wrong with being married, but like, is that like what your whole personality becomes?
They're talking about their lives, and if that includes family and kids, then yeah, that is their life. It's really not that hard to understand.
And it's just so strange. It's like they were pitying me and they're like, oh, it'll happen for you. And I'm like, girl, it could happen for me if I wanted it to. Like, I'm not sitting here crying about it. Like, I'm actively choosing not to get married because every married person I know is not happy, or like, that's just not the life I want for myself right now. Like, why is that the end all goal? Like, are men just sitting around talking about their wives the entire time? And like, it's just so strange. And the pity is the thing that I hate the most, because it's like no one's asking for it. Like, even one of their husbands looked at me and they're like, oh, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm almost turning 30, whatever. And he's like, oh, that's fine. You have a couple of years. And I'm like, what's going to happen in a couple of years? Like, am I going to just like, is there going to be something on my forehead that says expired? Or like, what does that even mean? Like, what a strange thing to say. Like, we need to normalize people being single and not looking at it like a bad thing. It's just the wildest thing to me. Like, I don't understand it.
Women like this don't actually choose to be single. The men, and the dating market, made that choice for her. She made her decisions, and now she's facing the consequences. But she still refuses to admit she wasted her youth on meaningless nonsense. Anyway guys, that's where we're gonna wrap up today's episode. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care of yourselves, peace.